we got here today? We got us an OG in the house, the Glenlivet 18-year. Yes, sir. You see it, 43%. And this one right here is one of my OG favorites. I definitely enjoyed this one. So anyway, we're going to dive right into the notes. We're going to break it down and get right all up into it. You feel me? Glenlivet 18 on deck. Let's go.
What's going on, y'all? We back at it again. Another hot review for you. Drams on deck. Today, y'all. Today, we got something nice in the building today. We got the Glenlivet 18 in the building. Yes, sir. This right here is about at 43% ABV. Yes, it is. Yes, sir. This right here is American oak and ex-Oloroso sherry oak. So we got American and Oloroso sherry. 18 years of Glenlivet. This right here is a staple of the Glenlivet collection. I actually like it. And to be honest with you, the Glenlivet was actually the first scotch that I probably tried and enjoyed. Like, I think the first ones I probably have ever tried was probably like maybe Johnny Walker or maybe even Chevy's Regal. I tried that probably in my 20s, so at that time my taste palette was not quite refined at that time. But anyway, I had tried this, believe it or not, the first time I tried the Glenlivet 18, I probably tried it, I kid you not, was probably like maybe 5-6 years ago. First time I bought a bottle of it, and I tried it, and I was like, because I liked the 12. I liked the 12 first. So the 12, when I say the Glenlivet was one of the first ones I really enjoyed, I should have clarified the 12-year was the first one I really liked. So I like, okay, damn, the 12 is only 40 bucks. It's good stuff. I enjoy it. So I went to the 18. First time I tried the 18 was like 5-6 years ago. I tried it. It was like around $100 or so, $90 or $100. And I was like, man, it's double the price of the 12, but I don't feel like it was double the taste at that time. And I thought myself, it was like, I felt like it was okay. And then actually one of my coworkers a few years ago bought me this bottle again. I was leaving that particular location, and she knew I liked whiskey, and so they bought me a going away bottle. And when I tried it, I was like, damn, I like this a lot more. And I tried it a couple years prior. I thought it was okay. I tried it a couple years prior, and I guess my taste buds and my appreciation for Scotch had matured and developed so much that my appreciation for it was like, wow. So I really enjoyed it at that point in time. So now I'm going to do a review for you of Glenlivet 18-year. This expression is not hard to find. It really isn't. You can pretty much find this at pretty much most any liquor store. It's not, this is not one of the few bottles that's a yearly release or a rare release. Hard to find. You can find this damn near anywhere. The price range for this is normally anywhere from $90 to $110. That's the ballpark, from $90 to $110. That's the ballpark. 18 years, like I said, American oak, sherry oak, 18 years Glenlivet is in the building. So like I said, man, this is bottled at 43%. It's not cash strength, but then still it does have some nice complexity and flavors to it. We're gonna dive into that in just a second. But if you ever had a 12-year, you know what I'm saying, I think if you never had an 18-year, I would say try it. I actually reviewed the 15, the Glenlivet 15. So if you ever see my reviews, I did the Glenlivet 15, and I also did the Glenlivet Code. It's a ball black bottle. That one was like limited release, so it's not gonna find the Glenlivet Code as frequent or as easy as a 12-year or this expression, but I also did as well. So I said the 15 and the Code. So now I'm doing the 18-year Glenlivet. Yes, sir. And obviously, if you're a Scotch drinker, you're familiar with the Glens is just ongoing. There's so many Glens I probably can't even name off the top of my head. You have the Glenlivet, you have the Glenmorangie, you have the Glendronach, the Glenfiddich, you have the Glenfarclas, you have the Glengoyne, and there's just a multitude even more. I mean, the Glens go on forever and ever. So almost like taxes, it just don't stop. So anyway, Glenlivet 18 is in the building. Yes, sir. Jump on this nose and let's see what we got right here on the nose. But before we do that, you can see the color on this. A nice little amber color. It looks, if I didn't know any better, it looks younger than 18 year. Even though through the OP glass, you can, it looks pretty like a medium amber color. So it definitely, like I said, it has nice color to it. But like I said, if I didn't know any better, I would probably think it's maybe 12 year, not 18 year. That being said, let's jump on this nose. Wow. Okay. The reason why I said wow is because when I first put my nose in it, it has a very nice, pleasant flavor, and it's very flagrant. Like when you put your nose in it, certain times I nose whiskeys, it's like I'm nosing for a minute. I can barely smell anything. It's very faint or very monotone. But this one right here, you can, at least today, I can smell it very well. It's in a nice chill glass, and the flavors are popping out, but it's not abrasive, it's not harsh, it's not burning my nose, and it's very nice. It's like, almost like a nice, wow, like a stewed fruit bouquet. I'm picking up vanilla, some ginger, some like apples, nice sweetness, like a nice, has a fruit-like smell, vanilla, spice, apple, honey. And it's very nice. Like I said, it's 43%. So if I ain't known the better, I would think it's probably a higher ABV, but it's not. Like I said, apples, vanilla, honey. Yeah, very nice, like a nice stewed fruit. Very pleasant. Very pleasant. Let's go Palate. Wow. The first sip opens up my palate. It gets sensitized to the alcohol. But the second sip is when I really go in. That being said, second sip. Damn. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nowadays, I prefer high ABVs. I really do. When I say higher ABVs, I prefer my spirits and my whiskey to be 50% or higher. Reason being because I find it to be more turned up with the flavors and the alcohol volume. I just, to me, it lasts longer, and I just enjoy it. That being said, this is 43%, it's not 50. But, you ever heard the phrase and the term, there's an exception to every rule? This is one of the few exceptions. This is 43%, but damn, it drinks like a big boy. But not only that, like how the flavors that I described to you on the nose is very common and similar to what I taste on the palate. This thing is on. It's legit. 18 year, you pick up bourbon notes, almost like vanilla. You get honey. You get a little bit of that sherry influence. You get a nice little sweet oak, vanilla, stewed, like an apple maybe, and spice, nice little nutmeg, cinnamon spice on it. It is very balanced. Almost so that I'm thinking to myself, what the hell was I thinking when I first tried it, maybe 6 years ago? But then I think about it, what I'm saying? There's always a maturation point for some people. And I think that at that time, I just was new to, in particular, scotches. Not quite yet seasoned enough to appreciate all the nuances and flavors that this had to offer. So when you're coming from drinking Cavassier and Hennessy only, you jump right into more of a complex dram such as this. I guess I could say I just wasn't quite ready. But when I got this bottle gifted again to me a few years ago, that's when I was like, wow. All those great things that I'm tasting now, I really appreciate. So, this is very good drink. And the thing I like about it, that it's accessible. And it is, it's a little pricey, but when you think about it, when you compare an 18-year Scotch to its contemporaries, how many 18-year that solid Scotches that you can get for less than 100 in some states? Not a lot. There's not a lot. There's some, but there's not a whole lot. I mean, hell, we're talking about Macallan. Macallan 15 is gonna run you over over $100, let alone 18. So I'm just saying, for the price point for 18 years, which I'm only judging off the age statement, it is very good price. But not only that, the whiskey in the bottle does its job. He does his job. I don't see you being disappointed. Like I said, it's almost like just imagine if you ever had a Balvenie Doublewood 12. If you're a Scotch drinker, that's a super. Even if you're not, that's a super common dram. To me, it has some kinship to the Balvenie Doublewood 12. Which one's better? That's a tough one. But it's 18 years. I would have to do it side by side. But if you like I'm not saying it tastes exactly like that, but if you ever had a Balvenie Doublewood 12, how it has the bourbon, sherry influence, this has that. It has some maybe kinship to it. Which one's better? I don't know. But anyway, this is very good. Very good. It is nice, refined, smooth. But before I score, let me take one more sip, and then I'm going to jump to the score. Very nice. Sweet oak, vanilla, stewed fruit. I get like a little bit of apple. Nice little smooth, sweet, but very slight saltiness to it. It is good. Well developed with the sweet oak. I like it. Definitely is a good dram. Relatively priced. It's easy to find. This is a good dram. I really say I really enjoy this. Like I said, I prefer maybe these to be higher, but this one, like I said, there's an exception to every rule. And this is the complexity of the flavors that it has. I think it's exception. That being said, so how would I score this Glenlivet 18? I just described the flavors to you. Like I said, man, it's the fruits, the sweet oak, vanilla, honey. Very nice. 1 to 10, 10 being the best rating, that is. I would give this, on taste alone, Glenlivet 18. I give it a solid 9, man. This is a solid 9 to me. It gets busy. And to be honest with you, I actually like this more than I do the Glenlivet 21. I made my typo. So I reviewed the Glenlivet 21. I think I might have misspoke to say 15. But anyway, the Glenlivet 21, which is the archive, I reviewed that one. The Glenlivet 18 versus the Glenlivet 21 archive. I prefer the 18-year more than I do the 21. I think this is more refined, more sweet. I think it's more complex. I mean, the 21-year is good and it's more expensive. But to me, I think the 18 is a better product, in my personal opinion, than the 21-year Glenlivet. So I did the 21-year Glenlivet and the Coke. But anyway, this one here is solid 9 all day long. The only thing that is missing, in my personal opinion, is a higher ABV. That's really it. It has nice complexity to it. If it was just like maybe a 55 or something like that, man, the nose is good. It has a pretty decent finish to it. It has a nice medium finish to it. Nice medium. So it's not short. A nice medium finish to it. Like I said, nice. All those flavors I explained to you. The nose is nice. And like I said, for 18-year in the contemporaries, it does not break the bank. There's 18-year scotches that range, well, $50, $60 more than this is priced. So for the quality that you're getting, I would say absolutely go with this. This is a nice dram. I will be picking up another bottle of this when I do run out. I've had this bottle for a couple of years now. I've been, I've had so many different bottles, so I haven't had to kill it just yet. But you can see I'm pretty much damn near at the end. So when that time comes, I will be getting my re-up. Trust and believe. Solid 9 for me. The Glenlivet 18 is a solid dram. Solid. And nice value. Ain't hard to find. You don't have to call around searching and hey, when you getting this in, and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to stand in no lines for this. This is accessible. It gets a nice complexity of, like I said, the sweet oak, the vanilla, the spice is nice, well balanced. Drinks pretty dang on good for 43%. I will say that. Solid 9 for me. I enjoy this dram all day. I think, like I said, if you never had it, try it out. It is definitely better than the Glenlivet 12-year, which is, it comes in a green tinted bottle, and most people you haven't seen it at the local store. So this is better than the 12-year. I enjoy this very much so. So if you haven't had it, give it a shot. It's solid. Glenlivet 18-year. Thank y'all for tuning in, man, for showing y'all support, your love. I also have a Instagram page, Drams on Deck. I have a lot of my collection on that page and a couple hidden reviews in there that I've done. So if you check in my description, there's a link from my Instagram page. Check that out. And if you feel I earned it, I would hit the like button, subscribe button, so every time I drop a new video, you can check it out. I know it's like to drop a video every week, you know what I'm saying? So let y'all digest one video and hit you with some more stuff. So hopefully you got something out of this. If you never had it, if you're looking for something new, hypothetically, there's a lot of people who are into bourbon who hit me up and be like, yo, Drams, you know, is this a good crossover to Scotch dram? I think, for just FYI, because if you're not a Scotch drinker, let's suppose you're a bourbon guy or something like that, and you kind of want to try something that is a Scotch, but still you may have some similarities or commonality. A little commonality with this. I would probably think that this is possible. This is a good entry-level Scotch drink. Now, granted, I think you can do that with a 12-year. It doesn't have to be the 18. The 12-year is a good one as well. But if you happen to see the 18, you want to go a more refined route, more aged route, that's fine too. I think if you're a bourbon guy looking to switch over, there's many options, but I think this is a good viable option. It's accessible. Like I said, it's not like $50 like maybe a common bourbon, but it still is a very good drink. So that's my recommendation. It's a nice crossover drink, very accessible, well balanced. I definitely enjoy it. I give it a solid 9 for me. Drams on Deck. If you like that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Those are free. Thank y'all for your love. Drams on Deck. Yes, sir.